Hello, welcome to another ladder game here against Fruglar. Let's take a look at what we got. Poet for Great Leader after you play an action card +1, so everything becomes non-terminal. So that means that you don't need villages. Not that there's much villagey stuff here, anyways. Draw with Forum. Not really draw with Town. So Poet. Poet's probably fine here. Poet Peasant, and then you look to put plus card on something, um, and then grab some artists into the next shuffle because Poet should work for quite a while as being a lab, and then I don't think Snake Witch is going to get much play, but you never know. I think I'll just take draw cards here. I guess I'll take another Peasant in terms of wanting to have a Disciple in my deck. So hopefully, so here we hit 4. Oh, we hit 5. Nice. Okay, Forum seems like by far the best card. We want to cycle through the deck, find our good stuff. So we'll take the Forum, and there's a world where we can start taking artists as well, but I don't know if we're there yet. Maybe we're there actually right now. I think I just still want to keep cycling, and I know Forum's going to cycle, and Artist is not necessarily going to do that for us. I think I'm going to trigger this shuffle here, just because my fugitive is in the shuffle. So that's somewhat annoying to shuffle this peasant out, but I've got 2 forms in that shuffle as well, so I should get to the Disciple and potentially Disciple Forum pretty quickly. And then Great Leader is going to activate. I can put plus card on Forum, basically. And I don't think I want to take on debt here. I guess it's strange, but I'm wondering about ports just because you gain them 2 at a time. So that means we gain a ton of values. We put plus card on Forum, plus coin on port, and the game ends at that point. Basically, I mean, discipling Forum, the game ends very quickly too. But so then, yeah, maybe we just take Poet, because we already have 1, and I don't really need that many more, and I don't need the village effect. So Poet's effect is going to be stronger than the village. So here, very likely our fugitive's going to miss the shuffle, and I think I'm okay with that. Maybe I'm not. I guess we'll play fugitive, copper, discard a state, and then Forum. Yeah, we just get to the end of the shuffle here and stop, buy another Poet, and get our Disciple. And hopefully don't draw the Disciple dead. They're taking another Peasant. Okay, with 5. I can get a market now for the coin in the buy. I can get something else. The plan is to put plus card on Forum, and then where's my money coming from? Maybe I'm putting plus coin on something. I could put plus coin on Forum, to be honest, and then get a town at some point for the plus buy. It just seems like by far the best thing to be doing here. Almost certainly my Disciple is just about to miss the shuffle here, but I don't mind because I'm going to be discipling a Forum into that shuffle. If my Disciple is the very bottom deck and I don't draw with Poet, I'll be very sad. Snake Witch with Soldier as payload is also something you consider. Okay, excellent. So we can play this Poet now. Yeah, it was the literal bottom card of the deck. I guess we just say we've done everything we need to do here. I guess we are. I mean, we're drawing so well with Forum. I don't think the Snake Witch is going to activate very often. And I did want the town for plus buy, and then just like a Chariot race as a 3, or maybe we just take a silver given how well we're drawing. Um, and we will take a teacher and a fugitive. Yeah, so Great Leader means every action is non-terminal. Um, so I do feel like having a teacher and a disciple, and they still don't have a teacher. Sorry, they have a disciple. I have a teacher and a fugitive, and I'm about to get a disciple. Um, means that I'm in really good shape. I'm just going aggressive traveler stuff. Play all the poets, get the teacher down. I'm gonna coin buy and get a peasant. I think I'm putting plus card on for him. Get like so just get another poet. Um, and then put plus coin on poet. Next time it comes around. But somewhat annoyed not to find any of my forums there. Maybe I should have taken another peasant. It's not clear to me how much longer this game is lasting. They've taken a lot of them. I don't know if they're running them all up to artists or they're going to disciple artists, I guess. Okay, and we'll do this. So Disciple Forum basically guarantees that I get a ton of stuff. And then this poet should draw, and actually I did just top deck a Forum, which is great. So I can go coins buy here and buy a couple of things. I don't think I need the artists. I guess what I need is a little bit more money, which could just be gold. The somewhat saddest way to get money, gold. And poet's going to be 4 money in 2 turns. I've got plenty of buy with coins, and I'm discipling forums for buy. So I also wonder about Chariot Race with poet. Lets me win a bunch of Chariot races potentially. So maybe just like poet, Chariot Race, and be slightly cognizant of the piles. And we don't take another teacher, obviously. Oh, this was unlucky for. Oh no, they. Okay, right. With Great Leader, it looks like they're dudding, but they're not actually dudding. So we'll see if they take. We'll see if they take a teacher here. And maybe I'm going to have to look to green this turn as well. Just with disciple stuff, they're going to have 3 disciples next turn. So, like, they can gain a bajillion things. Yeah, I mean, maybe I needed to get another peasant running up the line faster. Because I think I may just be 1 turn too late in this game. But we'll see. The triple disciple thing is terrifying. Or at least double disciple is terrifying. Okay, I can't disciple this poet now, but I think I'm just going to disciple the forum for the max draw. We play the poet, play a poet until we see something big. Okay, play the Chariot Race. They revealed an artist, which means the poet is useless, I believe. Yeah, the things are useless. Let's get to the end of our deck. Actions. Okay. I think it unlikely that they can continue to have an artist on top, so we should be able to sometimes win Chariot races. We're also drawing really well, and next turn I'm going to put like plus coin on poet and then look to pile out something or other. I mean, that's just a lot of coins, right? On poet. So I think I'm just taking province and silver. or try to do the chariot race stuff. As we take another silver, our deck drew through more than enough with 2 extra forums. We don't take a teacher, obviously. And depending on whether they, what am I saying? Depending on whether they are getting the piles lower, I can disciple the poet or the forum. Yeah, I guess having another extra disciple over me gives them substantially more pile pressure. The Snake Witch has not been useful, although their chariot race has not been hitting either. We both hit coppers there. It never occurred to me to gain a Cellar until now. I guess it's useful with artist stuff. I see what they're doing. Like if they gain a bunch of stuff, like there's a world where I put plus buy on poet and then pile out the curses and buy a duchy to win. It is an unlikely world, but a possible world. I think it's unlikely. Yeah, I'm really low on buys. I needed to have bought. I mean, I guess if I disciple forum, I get buys. Let's see what they're doing here. So, yeah. So this is the question. I guess 3 piles is really hard to empty. It's really hard to empty 3 piles for me. I don't really see a way I can do it. I would need way too much money. So we just go ahead and take the coin on poet then. And I think we're still discipling forum for the buy. Let's play a forum first and see. Let's play a couple forums. Sort of this question, am I discipling forum? Gives me a plus buy. Versus discipling the poet gives me the money. I have only 2 buys, basically, so I think I am discipling the forum then. Just for the buy, if nothing else. Play the poet. Okay, we top deck the poet. They reveal the poet. Awesome. Okay. I think we discard these, and then we're kind of guaranteed to find everything that we want to. Buy coins. Yes, this is 18. I think this is Peasant, Province. Give me a little bit more pile control next turn. They have a teacher down. I mean, they have to quad. If I double province 2 turns in a row, I don't think I'm losing. So I just have to not completely dud, which actually seems kind of likely here. Shockingly, with all those poets and forums, like 7 poets and 6 forums or something. If I lose this game because I dud here, I'm going to be really upset. They don't seem to have found any artists yet, or maybe they're doing stuff to activate their artists. It's possible that they don't take any provinces here. But it seems like the way they win here is not taking any provinces this turn and hoping I dud. I don't know. I kind of think they just have to take 2 provinces and hope it's tough. Maybe they take province duchy, and then I take a duchy, and then they take 2 provinces. That puts them at 30. So I still win there. I mean, maybe they find some sneaky pile out, but I'm not seeing it immediately. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of 33 cards draw. And they've got their plus action on Snake Witch. So I bundled this somehow, and I'm not quite sure how. Maybe I need to get the second disciple. Or maybe I just had an unlucky turn. Maybe this is a heavily below average draw, and because of that, I'm going to lose the game. I don't know. They do have another disciple. Um, so it's just really tough for them to. They've got to buy 2 provinces and empty 2 piles, which seems impossible. The Snake Witches didn't give any curses, but we'll get rid of copper. Oh my gosh. Disciple. Okay. Wow. Nicely done. Snake Witch was the thing I didn't see with the soldier stuff. Nicely done. Yeah, so I lost that one, but let's play another one.